Hey friends, welcome to another day of Summer Adventure Camp. I'm your host, Brock Eastman, and you're probably wondering, Brock, why are you standing in the stairway to a dark cellar? Well, before we get to that, you're gonna head over to Fizzlebop Labs for another fun experiment. I know Dr. Fizzlebop has something exciting for you today, and I can't wait to see what you create with it. And I can't give too much away either, but just know it'll tie back to this. And in a moment, we'll explore the darkness of the cellar. All right, see you in a minute. Welcome to Fizzlebop Labs. I am your scientist, Dr. Fizzlebop, here to do a new experiment with you. Now, I'm very excited. I was reading about volcanoes the other day and how explosive they are, and I thought, there's gotta be a really cool experiment there. And then I thought, one thing I really liked when I was growing up were lava lamps. Now don't worry, we're not going to use real lava from a real volcano for this experiment, but we are going to learn how density works. That's right, we're gonna see how density between liquids work through a lava lamp. So first, next thing that's very important is to gather our supplies. All right, first thing we need is a container of H2O. Now you'll remember, H2O is water. So I've got my container of water right here. Next we need food coloring, and we've got some cool colors here like green, red, blue, and yellow. Next we need some vegetable oil. All right, I just happen to have a nice big jug of vegetable oil here. We also need our funnel, always a handy funnel, and we'll need some seltzer tablets. Now, there's several different seltzer tablets out there you can get. Any will work. So I've got 2 here because sometimes one seltzer is not enough, because what is my favorite thing? Fizz! The more fizz, the better. And that's why I love this experiment so much, because it requires a lot of fizz. All right, we've got our seltzer tablets, and last but not least, a handy dandy container to use for our lava lamp. Now, I would not suggest using a container that your mom or dad really like, because you may want to keep your lava lamp forever. All right, so gather these supplies, and we'll get ready to go.
A mí me gusta jugar pelota y me llamo Marlo. Mi juego favorito es saltarlas.
Hola, soy Edwin. Me gusta jugar fútbol y estoy agradecido por mi familia.
Yo estoy agradecida por Dios, por mis patrocinadores.
Estoy agradecida con Dios, por mi patrocinador, y espero que él esté bien.
Con los hermanos de la oficina que hicieron todo esto para los otros.
Estoy agradecido con mi vida. Gracias a Dios. Thank you, sponsor. Thank you, sponsor.
Thank you, sponsor.
Thank you, sponsor.
So now that we've gathered our supplies, we're about ready to begin our experiment. We've got our water, our oil, our container, our funnel, our food coloring, and my favorite thing of all, our fizz tablets, because they create fizz. But with this experiment, it's always good to have an extra hand. So we've got a special assistant here today, and her name is Kinley. How's it going?
Good.
Are you excited to help us?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to begin this experiment by grabbing the bottle and removing the lid. All right, now we need the funnel, put it on top of the lid, or top of the bottle, and begin filling water. Now you only want about 1/4 of the way up on your container of water. About right here is a good amount of water. Keep going. Little more. Excellent. I feel like that's a good amount of water. Now we're going to fill the container almost all the rest of the way full with the oil. And you'll notice that the oil is less dense than the water, and so it's going to remain on the water. When oil mixes with the water, the oil is still going to rise up out of the water because the water is heavier or more dense. See how those oil bubbles are coming back up and separating from the water? Kind of cool to see the density here. A little bit more and we should be good. Probably right about there. Let's see, that should be good. Excellent, look at that, perfect. Now continue to watch. See how the water and the oil are separating? Again, the oil is less dense and the water is denser. So we're going to first select a color to use in the experiment. What color should we use?
Blue.
All we're going to do is about 15 to 20 drops of our blue into the oil. It's going to sink down through the oil and mix with the water. About halfway there. And you can see how the blue is sinking down, kind of cool. And then now it's mixing with the water because the water and the food coloring is the same density. So we're going to go ahead and put the cap on the bottle. We're going to give it a little swirl. You can see that the blue is mixing well and the oil and the water are remaining separate. And now though, for my favorite part. Because what next is going to create all kinds of movement in our lava lamp is
Fizz.
fizz, the best part of the experiment. Go ahead and grab a full fizz tablet and we're going to drop it right into the bottle. Put the cap back on and watch it begin to go. Already you can see so much going on. So what's happening is as the fizz gets in the water, it pushes the water to the top to escape. And then when the fizz releases, the water droplets go back down through the oil to the bottom. What's also cool about this experiment is when the fizz tablet runs out and your droplets stop, it's not over. You can seal it up, put it away, get it back out, and add another fizz tablet. Go ahead. So you can keep your lava lamp and again use it as much as you want to by adding a new fizz tablet. Pretty cool, huh? See, with fizz, everything is better. So you ask, Dr. Fizzbop, what's happening? Well, the fizz tablet creates gas in the water, which grabs the water and the food coloring and rises to the top through the oil, because gas is lighter than oil. When the gas gets to the top and releases, the water, which is heavier than the oil, sinks back down to the bottom. So you can see a very full movement of water, gas, and oil. Pretty cool. Remember, everything is better with fizz. Welcome back to Fizzlebop Labs. I hope you had a great time with Dr. Fizzlebop. I heard he had an experiment, something about lava lamps, but he did promise me no lava. And there was a verse, Psalm 119:105, right? About a lamp. So you might be thinking, Brock, why are you down in that dark, shadowy, maybe creepy basement? Well, tell you what, sometimes life feels dark. Sometimes life is scary. But you know what we can do? We can start to read God's Word. And as we read God's Word, a lamp will begin to shine. A lamp to guide our way, to start to light the darkness around it. And the more and more we read God's Word, guess what? That light grows brighter and brighter. And soon, the whole world around us is light and shining with the glory of God. Pretty cool, huh? Thanks, Waverly. Hey, I hope you've had a great day at Summer Adventure Camp. I look forward to another great day tomorrow. And until then, we'll see you later.